Hello there. We are here today to represent the cell wall and explain to you why it is the best out of all of the organelles. To begin, what is the cell wall? The cell wall is an organelle found in plant cells that has a few essential functions. The first function is to support the cell because the cell membrane does not provide enough support to the plant. The cell wall also functions to protect the cell from both external and internal threats. One of these internal threats is the pressure that excess water exerts on the plant cell. This is called turgor pressure, and without the cell wall, the plant would simply burst due to the pressure. A good example to visualize this is a water balloon. As a water balloon fills with water, it expands and eventually bursts. The cell wall makes the plant cell, represented in this situation by the balloon, less likely to burst as it fills with more water. Now, you may be thinking, I'm not made of plant cells and don't need the cell wall. How could it be the best organelle if it isn't essential to my body? While it is true that humans have no direct need for the cell wall, they do have an indirect need for it. The cell wall is so essential to plants that without it they simply cannot support themselves and cannot exist. Now, a world without plants is not a world that could support human life. First of all, plants like fruits and vegetables provide us with nutrients that are essential to our survival. Also, it is widely known that trees have a major role in making sure that the air we breathe is safe. Trees not only take in carbon dioxide from the air, but they also turn it into the oxygen that we breathe. Without the cell wall, trees could not exist to perform this essential function.
Those are just a few examples of how plants are essential to our life, but there are also many ways that plants improve our life. For example, being amongst plants and nature has been proven to improve our mental health and generate positive emotions. Gardens are also excellent decorations that provide a fun hobby for many people. Another important function of plants is to act as the main food source for herbivores. Some of these herbivores include giraffes, pandas, deer, cows, elephants, and capybaras. Without the cell wall and thus plants, all of these animals would starve to death. To conclude, the cell wall is the best out of all the organelles. It provides essential structure and protection to plant cells that plants could not exist without. Without plants, the quality of the air we breathe will gradually deteriorate. We won't have certain foods that provide us with essential nutrients, and herbivores will slowly starve to death and go extinct. Essentially, the cell wall is important not just to plants, but to us, the atmosphere, and animals as well. So remember to vote cell wall on October 3rd.